now tuned into the motherfucking greatest.
Yo, what up? Thanks for tuning in to another installment of the Freaky Podcast.
Yes, sir.
This is Barbershop Talk, minus the barbershop, minus the CD man, minus some barbers.
Minus the bootleg man.
Yeah, minus all
minus
that.
the instant man, minus all that shit.
This is Barbershop Talk.
Yes, sir.
I, of course, go by the name of T.R.
Here we go.
A.K.A. The Realist. Where we going?
Here we go. Go ahead. Go with all your little acronyms.
You done messed me up.
Titty residue.
The Realist. Teddy Ruxpin.
Right.
A.K.A. Teddy Riley. And of course, I'm joined alongside my counterpart, CK, a.k.a. Crazy Kinfolk.
Yes, sir. You know what it is. You didn't want to say my name, but it's Lex, though. It's Lex. You know what I'm
I was going to introduce you as Lex.
Go ahead.
Lex, no Luther.
Whatever, man.
Man, I want to point something out to you, though.
For sure.
You suck at singing.
I do, man.
I'm a better singer.
You what?
I think I'm a better singer.
We got it. Okay, let's go. Put
right
you on
now,
the spot.
No, we gotta do it another time.
Well, we ain't gonna talk about your personal little videos you be putting on Instagram because that
I be practicing.
Terrible.
I be practicing.
I'll be like, this nigga, right? What is going on with you, man?
I'm just enjoying life, man.
Hey, I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying?
I enjoy life every day, even though I'm an angry man. I enjoy life.
It don't seem like you're angry, man, but all right, cool, bet. Well, we gonna, you know what I'm saying, get right into the episode. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I got a hot topic right now that I want to address with TR.
What you got to tell me?
Punk? Man, let's talk about the ladies, and more ladies.
I love ladies.
You know what I'm saying?
Speak on it.
It's an epidemic right now with y'all women. Y'all, you know, I don't want to bash, but I mean, you guys care a lot about the weaves and the nails and makeup and stretch marks and all these things that you guys care about. And honestly, I'm not mad at y'all for caring about it because that's your own personal beauty, you know, what y'all want to do.
His Instagram name is...
Shut up. Whatever. The ladies know that I got love for the ladies. They know. For the first 2 episodes, I showed them mad love. But let's talk about it, man. I want y'all to see from 2 men how we feel about it. So, TR, how you feel about all them?
I don't too much care about any of that stuff. You never looked at a woman's nails and looked at her eyelashes and been like, oh shit, they just toe up. I don't want to mess with that. We don't care. And like, I have my theory on why women do that stuff.
Okay, what's the theory? I want to hear it.
Well, it ain't for us.
Yeah, that's true.
It never for us. I mean, it's partly for that, but it's a secret competition. So
why do they care so much about stretch marks then? Because I mean, they be.
Well, like, I think women by law they're not by law. They're naturally just more emotional. Okay. Please don't get on me for saying that.
His name on IG is
women are more emotional, and it's okay to say. Yeah. But I think they care more about the appearance. Like with dudes, we don't care.
I mean, I agree. I mean, me personally, I don't care about stretch marks because in the words of Cat Williams, you know what I'm saying, either you was big and you small, or you small and you got big. Either way, we smashing. So, you know, it really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Ain't never stopped me like, ooh, she got that stretch mark right there. Right. I don't know.
No, it ain't never stopped.
I don't like the way her nails is chipped. I don't like that. I don't like that.
You got a little cellulite, got stretch marks. Nobody cares. That honestly, and I'm gonna keep it a buck right now.
Here we go.
Women, I'm a nasty nigga. Women with stretch marks on their ass, that shit's sexy.
I mean, it is what it is.
That means your ass is growing.
It don't. Hey,
that means it's growing.
Hey, amen. Can I get something?
If it's growing, I'm knowing.
I mean, truth be told, it doesn't bother us, ladies, and I just want to let that be told. I mean, all the weaves and the long nails and all the things that y'all. Now, let's stop at the long nails. The nails thing, I don't like them super long nails. Like look like some Crypt Keeper type shit. No. To the point where I be wondering how you wiping your ass.
It's not hygienic at all.
I don't like that. No. I don't like that, ladies. Let's just make that perfectly known. And a lot of men I talk to don't like that either. But as far as the weaves, we don't care. I mean, as long as you ain't bald-headed, and even if you are bald-headed, that's probably not going to stop us either, to be honest.
I'm going to kind of contradict myself right now.
Okay.
Now that I think about it, Well, you said long nails, so I'm thinking nails. I like women having their nails done.
Yeah.
I like that. You said long nails, so never mind. Forget what I was going to say.
Yeah, I mean, no, that's the thing. We as men, we like your nails to be done. Let's not get it twisted. Right. Nails, toes, that's cool. Get it done. We appreciate it. Hey, that shows that you care about your body. We got that. But it's the long nails that I got a problem with. And other than that, I don't have a problem with the makeup, none of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't really care.
We don't care.
But
anyway, enough of that. Guess who's back in the league?
That boy Melo.
Carmelo Anthony.
Yes,
so
sir.
For all you living under a rock or don't know who Carmelo Anthony is, he is. Well, I hate even saying this, but this is how people know him. He is the husband of Lala.
See, that's cold, man.
It is cold, right?
Man. That's cold.
So if you watch Power,
because he's so much more than that. But I'll let you. But whatever.
Right, he was Carmelo before she was Lala.
Yeah, of course.
Well,
yes.
I don't know because she was on MTV doing her thing, and she's been on radio for a long time. So I don't. But people didn't really know about it as much until she got with Carmelo.
Yeah, of course.
So I guess it's fair to say that.
Okay, so for you to say that, who made who then? Did she make him or he made her?
I think they made each other.
Okay.
It's just
that's
she
fair
just.
to say.
I think they both had skin in the game in their respective fields, but I just believe they both were the same. I don't think one made the other.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
So he's back playing with the Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah, man.
Which is pretty crazy because I remember there was a rumor that saying that they wanted him, but he didn't want to go there.
I think honestly at this point he just want to get back.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why you don't burn bridges.
Yeah.
See, he had to come back.
Yeah.
He's eating crow. You know about eating crow?
Nah, actually I don't. Tell me. Do tell.
So it's one thing I always say when you
always got these old lines like you 60
I'm
years
an
old.
old bitter man, nigga. I'm old. Shit, I'm old. What you expect, nigga? I'm old.
All right, okay.
Niggas wildin'.
Let's talk about it. What's eating crow?
Eating crow is pretty much when you had to crawl back to a space to where you didn't want to go in the first place. So now it's like, you know how it's almost like a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, I got to go back to this motherfucker and admit that I was wrong. Yeah. It's like, it's just as bad as eating crow.
Shout out to Lil Fizz. You might be eating crow. Yeah.
Well, he's eating something else right now.
Whoa. She just got real.
I don't know if it tastes like crow, but
hey, all right. Yeah, man. So on this whole sports segment, let's get into the hot topic right now, which is this NFL, man. The NFL, which it used to sound for the no fun league, but right now I don't know what the hell is going on with the NFL. It's just drama, and more drama, man. And they just need help over there. I mean, I feel like they need a PR lady or something to fix it. But for those of y'all living under a rock who don't know, Thursday night football, I was so excited. My Steelers were playing the Browns. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, this cake. Cake. We're about to eat these brownies up. And we got washed. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to hold punches. We got washed on national TV.
And had an opportunity to win so many opportunities.
Yeah, true. We're going to get to that, though. But the highlight of the game wasn't even a football game, ladies and gentlemen. The highlight of the game was the last 8 seconds of the game where there was literally an assault that took place on the field. And but see, TR, you're not letting me finish. There wasn't an assault.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
There wasn't an assault, but I'm not even talking about who started the assault. Let's get into it. So, let's have people's quarterback here, okay? You know what I'm saying? Let's break it down with this assault. Order in the court, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll take some fries and a hamburger and a strawberry shake.
So let's talk about it. I mean, first of all, before I even get into it, I'm going to pass it over to you. How do you feel about this assault that went down?
Okay. So, in the sport of football, I think a lot of people who watch it, you have to understand what football is. Football is a violent, emotional field game. Things can happen. Now, I'm going to go on record and say I don't think Miles Garrett was right for what he did.
Okay.
However, I think he defended himself. And people, if you didn't watch the game or you didn't see what actually happened, you will read the headlines and say, well, he used his helmet to hit him. He didn't. What happened was... Oh, you want me to talk about what happened, or you want to go ahead?
I'm listening.
It's your whack team that did it. Pissed me off.
Okay.
So, Kyle Rudolph, who's a quarterback... Mason Rudolph.
Okay.
Kyle Rudolph plays for the Vikings. Okay. I'm sorry. Mason Rudolph, who, by the way, threw 4 interceptions, had a terrible game. Am I right?
Terrible.
So he's already frustrated.
Matter of fact, shout out to the Steelers. I hope right now y'all at the thing with Cap. We're going to talk about that later because we need a quarterback. But anyway, go back to Mason Rudolph.
No. So Mason Rudolph, who threw 4 interceptions, had a terrible game. He looked like shit.
Yes, I agree.
He did. Already frustrated. Miles Garrett Miles Garrett, by the way, is a defensive end.
Yes, for the Cleveland Browns.
So his job is to rush the quarterback.
Yes.
And so when he proceeded to sack Mason Rudolph, trash dude.
Yes.
Mason Rudolph attempted to grab his face mask off because he was frustrated by the way he tackled him.
Correct.
Now, if you don't want to get tackled, go play water polo. Go play dodgeball for a living, nigga.
Okay.
And so as he did that, Miles Garrett said, "F that. I'm gonna pull your face mask off." And if any of you play football, you know what it's like being your face mask pulled. I know personally, it's the most disrespectful thing you could do to a person. Pulling their face mask is so bad, and it hurts. And let's just say I understand where Miles Garrett was coming from. So as he's pulling his face mask off, the two offensive linemen from the Steelers, Marquise Pouncey and I don't know the other dude.
I think it was Alejandro Villanueva, but it could have been somebody else. Yeah.
They are pushing Miles Garrett away. Miles Garrett is backing up, by the way. He is backing up with the helmet in his hand. Yeah. He's already frustrated. He's mad. Here comes Mason Rudolph looking like Iron Man. Somebody's calling me right now. Trying to be Iron Man, trying to be Thor. Just comes up to Miles Garrett. Miles Garrett trying to defend himself is like, okay, I got these two dudes in front of me. I got Mason Rudolph who's coming on the side of me. He might try to hit me. He might try to do something. I can't do nothing because I'm outnumbered right now. Yeah. So my natural instinct is to just swing right now before I get swung on.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he had a helmet in his hand. And I'm not justifying saying he was right for doing that, but I understand it's a natural reaction. If you feel threatened, you're going to do whatever you can to get yourself out that situation.
I agree.
So I wish, me personally, and you may not like what I'm about to say, I just wish he would have dropped the helmet and just swung on him. Because you don't run up on a nigga like that. I'm sorry, you don't run up on nobody like that unless you're ready for the consequences.
I agree with that.
And can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got some more things I didn't like.
Go ahead.
So I think, another thing that pissed me off too about this whole thing was Mason Rudolph wasn't even suspended. He should have been suspended for starting this.
Absolutely.
Whether it's one game, 2 games, whatever.
He
should have been suspended. I think he got fined maybe, but he could wipe his ass with that.
Yeah.
The biggest thing I didn't like, and I'm going to turn this into a race thing. You got this big black man going against this white quarterback, and you look at him, he looks like whitest of the white.
Yes.
They're talking about, even the commentators are pretty much lawyers at this point, talking about, well, they may need to press charges. This may be assault. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, what kind of bullshit is that? If it was J.J. Watt, who plays the same position as Miles Garrett, but is Caucasian, if he would have did this, no law enforcement would have been talked about.
Correct.
Thankfully, law enforcement said, you know what, we're not looking into any charges or anything. There was not enough, I guess, whatever. Yeah. But why did it have to get to that point? Yes, he was wrong. I get it. But he didn't take the helmet off and start beating him with it. He backed up. And Miles Rudolph, Mason, whatever the dude's name is, the trash dude that threw 4 interceptions, charged at Miles Garrett. And like he was going to do something. Yeah. Miles Garrett is backing up. Why are you chasing that? Dude. Go ahead.
So no. You made some valid points, and you actually took one of my points. Honestly, you know me, I like to dive into things. So in the words of Trey Songz, I'm about to dive in. You know what I'm saying? So, I looked into it, and you're right. It's a race thing, because let's say if that was J.J. Watt, okay? Mm-hmm. Let's say if that was Lamar Jackson as the quarterback. Would we be having this argument? Would it still be the same thing? Or let's flip it. Let's say it's the same thing. It's Miles Garrett, and that quarterback was Tom Brady, who is the baby face of the NFL. Would it be the same thing?
Miles Garrett would have got lynched that day.
That's what I'm saying. So let's look at this though, because I know. I mean, my little run at playing football wasn't as long as my counterpart TR, but. Let's just say in general, playing sports.
Right.
You gonna get into an argument with somebody because why? Either they said something to you or they did something to you.
Right.
So when you point one finger, you know what I'm saying, you got 3 fingers pointing that back at you.
Exactly.
What did Mason Rudolph do? What did he say? You know what I'm saying? What started this whole argument? Because when I first looked at it, Mason Rudolph was trying to take Miles Garrett's helmet off in the beginning, right?
Yes.
Now, that could have been what started this whole thing, because like you said, it's disrespectful to touch somebody's helmet, whatever, got you. But I think it was deeper than that. And let me tell you why.
Wait a minute. Let me tell you why. You think it's deeper than that?
Yes, I think it's deeper than rap. Shout out to Rick Ross. I think it's deeper, and the reason why is because let's analyze this for a minute.
Okay, go ahead.
Miles Garrett had an interview after the whole thing went down, right? They asked him, hey, man, do you want to elaborate on what happened? Do you want to explain what happened? He said, no, the only person I told was some of my teammates and my coach.
Whoa.
Okay? Whoa. Next day, everybody and their mama talking about, oh, Mason Rudolph needs to press charges. He needs to press charges. He needs to press charges. He needs to press charges.
Right.
It comes out, Mason Rudolph decides to not press charges. Why did he decide not to press charges?
See, I didn't know that.
Because if he pressed charges against Miles, it's an investigation now. Now everybody has to know what you did, what you said. I personally believe, and call me a conspiracy theorist. If you listen to the first 2 episodes,
I'm right with you.
Listen to the first 2 episodes. I'm a conspiracy theorist.
I put the tinfoil hat on too.
My mommy said. So with the conspiracy theorist that I am,
right.
I personally believe that either 2 things happen, possibly 3. The first one I don't believe that much. I think Mason Rudolph maybe tried to kick Miles Garrett in the nuts.
That was thrown around. Yeah.
That's maybe here nor there.
Right.
The second thing is I think Mason Rudolph called him a nigga. Now, for all our followers out there, I don't know how that makes you feel, but it doesn't really sit well with me and TR when we hear that.
Not at all.
Let's be honest.
Not at all.
So that's my next theory. The other theory is that he called him gay. Because there is that theory that Miles Garrett, based on his ESPN and the body cover and some other things that he's done or said, that he might be a little shaky.
Damn, he went deep with this.
So, with that being said, I personally believe that Mason, to cover himself, was like, nah, we ain't pressing charges. We're going to keep this in-house NFL. Hey, I got my fine. He got his suspension. Wow. We good. Another thing, though, getting back to the race card, I think the NFL dropped the ball with this one. And you know what? We didn't really go too deep into the suspensions, but I really think the NFL dropped the ball on this one because I know they were in a rush to handle it, but I personally believe for them to just suspend him indefinitely without giving him his full sentence, that's BS, because I feel like the NFL is going to wait for the fire to burn down a little bit.
Right.
And then be like, you know what? It's not hot no more. You're good. You can come back week 1. You know what I'm saying? When it should be a lot longer based on the fact that this man swung a helmet and could have literally killed this dude on national TV.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So let's talk about that for a minute. Now, the other person that got suspended, Marquise Pouncey, which is my center.
No, I want to say shout out to that dude.
Now, you took the words out of my mouth. See, you take
I'm so sorry.
No, you good. Shout out to Marquise Pouncey, man. Wherever you are, I hope you listen to the podcast. We're going to definitely tag you in this one.
For sure.
Because at the end of the day, you roll for your quarterback, and honestly, ain't no quarterback in America ain't got no love for you right now. Like that's respect. You know what I'm saying? On right. GP, I definitely feel like you did what you were supposed to do, and I feel like the 3-game suspension that you got is bogus. I hope you appeal.
No, it's no. Let me interrupt you.
Why?
No. Now, I love what Marquise Pouncey did. That's a teammate. I will hope you do that for me, nigga.
Yeah, of course. I got you.
Okay, for sure.
I mean, I'm gonna run after.
But
you know.
Did you see what Mark?
I'm gonna get my kicks in like Mike Pouncey and run after. You know
hey man, do what you gotta do.
Yeah,
but Miles Garrett was on the ground. He was stomping Miles Garrett on the ground.
Okay.
That one, you know what? After that you subdued him. That was fine. But then you started just jumping on this nigga like WWE.
Okay, but at the end of the day, what is he supposed to do?
Dude, he's on the ground. What you kicking him for?
So you would rather me? Let's say this happened to you. You would rather me look and be like, "Damn, TR, you getting messed up. I'm just gonna stand here."
No, I get what you're saying. I totally understand what you're saying. You can stump him if you want to, but you're going to get that 3-game suspension.
I don't think it was well deserved.
Yes, it was.
Let me tell you why I don't think it was well deserved.
I'm listening.
Because the person that came over and pushed Mason Rudolph in the back.
Oh, we're going to talk about that.
Now, that dude only got 1 game. Even though it was only a push, it was unnecessary.
He should got suspended for the season.
Why are you even there?
For being a punk ass.
Why are you even there? So that's what I'm saying. So if you're going to get this dude 1 game, but then you're going to give Pouncey 3?
No, but
Pouncey should at least got 2. Let's be honest. Let's meet in the middle. He should have got 2. He should have got 2. And I think when he appeals it, he will get 2.
No.
I think he will.
Okay, we could meet in the middle, but it's bad. You already hitting him, swinging him. That's cool. But when he's down, you're just stumping on him.
I think the only reason why Pouncey got 2 is because it was nationally televised. I mean, 3. I'm sorry, 3. I'm sorry. I think the reason why he got 3 is because it was nationally televised.
It looked bad.
And it made the NFL look bad as a whole. And the NFL already has a black eye. So what do? We hit him in the other eye now with this. Right. Because the NFL got so much other things going on. So at the end of the day, I mean, it's just an overall bad situation, man. And I hope the NFL fixes it because, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm going to support the NFL. I love football. But it's just an overall bad situation,
and
man.
That one dude, I know, I'm not going to spend too much more time on this, but that one dude, I don't even know his name, that played for the...
I don't know his name either. He's whack. We're not going to shout him out.
You going to push the quarterback while your dude's on the ground getting whooped on. That was so whack.
And on top of that, you pushed him from the back.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was the point of that?
You're right. He stood there like he was just...
Like he was the man.
Dun, 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 just stood there like he was just, yeah.
Whatever, man.
Like Denzel Training Day. He running shit here.
That was stupid, man.
Yeah. But anyway. But let's go back to the whole women thing. You know, I like women. You know.
I mean, I hope so. I do too. Let's make that clear in case somebody asks it.
Why is it that women seem to be in more competition with other women? Women it's like when they get dressed all up and everything, it's not, I want to say it's for us. Part of it is.
Yeah.
But it really is for other women. And I go back to that joke that Mike Epps made when he said, she thinks she grown because she got titties and all. No, because she had she had titties and she thinks she grown. Go buy your own tampons. I tried to knock Shanika's ass right between that washer and dryer. And it was funny, but it's true because women don't get along. Yeah. Even, you know, mother and daughter, sisters, whatever, don't get along like that. So why is it always just catty competition?
I don't know, man. I mean, growing up, I was always raised around women, and you know what I'm saying, just seeing it. And even like now, I talk to like all my female coworkers and like even cousins or whatever, and they're always telling me how other women are like they number one competition and how they hate on each other and they just do that and they clackle and get back. I don't understand that because as men, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like men hate on other men. Yes, that is true. That's a known fact. You know what I'm saying? But I can honestly say that, like, I can go out, get dressed or whatever, and I can shout out somebody like, hey, man, I like your shoes. Right. Or, hey, man, I like your shirt. Or, hey, man, that hat is dope. Where'd you get it? And at first, most men will look at you kind of crazy and be like, what are you trying to say? Right. But women don't do that. Like, they say they do, but they really don't. And, I mean, and if we wrong, ladies, let us know. But I just feel like we want to kind of know, and we're going to kind of throw the question out there, why do women get dressed for other women? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are y'all in the mirror like, oh, I'm about to kill him. Oh, I'm about to kill him.
Right. And I think it goes back to what you said about how men can compliment each other. Is because we get dressed for women. We try to impress women. Men always dress for women. So we're secure and we're not worried about what the other man has. No. We're worried about what the women think about us. We buy stuff for women.
Yes.
Jay-Z said, and R.Kelly, we'll get into that later.
We don't talk about
the power of the P-U-S-S-Y.
Yeah.
It's a song on Best of the Both Worlds, which is pretty cool.
Best of both worlds. Well, you know, T.R. said I couldn't sing, so I'm gonna put a little bit more acapella in this episode. Why you looking at me like that?
Not because you can't sing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Whatever. But, well, you know what? Since you're always mad, let's get into your segment of the episode, the Angry Man Corner. So, who made you mad this week, man?
Man, if any of you. I'm sorry, I was sending a text message. Sorry.
I'm sorry, we're just recording the episode. We're not, we live.
It's barbershop talk, man. We just talking. People text me in the barbershop. Anyway, if you have a grandfather, a father, an uncle, anybody who I think about at least older than 55, 65 years old, and they have a gym membership, can you please tell these people to stop doing the Balls Johnson dance in the damn locker room? Do you know what the Balls Johnson dance is?
Shout out to John Witherspoon, who we shout out episode 2. Yes, I know exactly what the Ball Johnson dance is. And you know what?
Go ahead.
I'm not even gonna cut you off, but
do your thing.
I hate the locker room at 24 Hour Fitness, man. Oh my
God!
Like, please, can we make a public service announcement? Please, for the love of God, can you tell your like he just said? We're gonna say it again. Tell your daddy, tell your grandfather, tell your uncle, whoever. Just stop it. No, nobody want to see that, man. I mean, I walked into the gym yesterday and almost threw up. I was like, what the hell is going on? Man. And they be proud too, just proud.
Like they're at home.
Proud. Oh, I'm sorry for
hold on. You gotta explain what the Ball Johnson dance is.
You explain. I don't want to explain. First of all, that ain't my forte. I don't want to explain.
So in the movie Next Friday, as John Witherspoon's character is taking Craig to live with Day Day and Uncle Elroy, he tells him, he said, I'm glad that you're moving out the house because me and your mama gonna walk around butt naked. And I'm gonna be that booty bouncing, and I'm gonna be walking around doing the Balls Johnson dance. Dick in one hand. So what you do is you take one hand, put it up, take the other hand. So one hand represents the balls, the other hand represents the dick. And you cross them over each other and go back and forth. And go whoosh to the Ball Johnson dance. Whoosh. So when I walk into the locker room, I'm getting out the car. I'm pumped. I have my karaoke in the car. I'm just ready to get this workout in. The first thing I see are some old nuts. Every time. And I have to bleach my eyes. It really just gets on my nerves.
Every single time we go to the gym. And from what I heard talking to the females, it's the same thing in their locker room.
So is it that they see old roast beef when they walk in?
No, they see old Bush walking around.
I said roast beef.
with titties on the floor. She was like, I was looked down and I was standing on my own titty. So I'm just saying, man, it goes for everybody, not just the fellas, for the ladies too. Man.
No, you know the worst thing about it is at mine, it's a guy, he's a really nice guy. I don't talk to him when he's naked. He always in there naked, right? He will have conversations.
TR be in the gym talking to people and stuff. I don't be in there. I
don't talk to him, but me say what's up. We see each other a lot. So he will talk to people butt naked, have conversations with them. And I promise you, I kid you not, I'm not lying on this. He will literally have conversations naked while doing the Captain Morgan pose. If you don't know what Captain Morgan pose is, Google Captain Morgan. He'll be butt ass naked doing the Captain Morgan.
Trojan man. Hell no, man. First of all, don't ever any nigga in life talk to me while you naked. Just put that out there.
Right.
Nobody can talk to me while they're naked. Okay. The only person that can talk to me while they're naked is whoever I'm with at that time doing what we do. Don't ever talk to me naked. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just put that out there.
Please.
Man. But moving along, man, we're gonna get into a topic that honestly is hot right now, and it's a main topic, but there's so many other things. I'm gonna let TR kind of go into depth with it, but I'm gonna give y'all the topic. It's called cancel culture, and cancel culture, like I said, can be so many different things. But I'm gonna dive into the hottest cancel culture topic right now, which is my boy.
Well, let me dive. Let me explain what cancel culture is. And just give an overall view of it. So, cancel culture is something we, as a people, black people, will come up with amongst each other to try to boycott an artist or anybody who we feel has done wrong.
Yes.
So, let's give an example. And remember back in the day, before social media, the whole cancel thing was Tommy Hilfiger.
Yes.
You can't wear Tommy Hilfiger because Tommy Hilfiger says nigger and he's racist.
Yeah.
But to this day, 20-some years later, I have yet to see any proof of that.
Me either.
But I'm going to get them. See? And that's crazy. So now, in social media era, we have a thing called Black Twitter. Mm-hmm. Now, you're probably thinking about, what's Black Twitter?
Yeah.
All I see is that little white bird on that little blue icon.
I don't even know what that is because I don't have Twitter, but explain.
Okay. So Black Twitter, what it is it's a collective group of tweets, ideas, which are tweets by black people on a specific subject. Okay. And how they all combine together, they all are separated by a hashtag.
Okay.
So it may be like the whole R.Kelly thing, whatever the hashtag for that was.
Okay.
So that's what they call Black Twitter. So whenever some major issue comes out, you'll hear, well, Black Twitter says this and this and that because it's a consensus.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Now, with this Black Twitter and all this cancel culture, I call it fake outrage.
I do too.
It's a lot of fake outrage. And I think too many people are too invested in celebrities' lives. First of all, a lot of people live very messed up lives.
Preach, brother.
They live very messed up lives. So what they do?
Wow.
They portray their frustration out on somebody they don't know.
Yeah.
It goes back even further than this. Remember as a kid, you used to imitate and want to be like, let's say you were playing basketball and you do a fadeaway jump shot and say, oh, Jordan, Kobe. Mm-hmm. A lot of these people grow up and they still imitate these people.
Notice how he didn't say LeBron. He said Kobe and Jordan.
Well, I said when you were younger.
Yeah, exactly.
We're talking when we were younger. Me and LeBron didn't the same age.
Okay, yeah, that's true. All right.
Right.
Good point. Touche, nigga. Touche.
Like I was saying. So a lot of these people are so invested in celebrities' lives that what was I saying? You messed me up. Oh, about how they imitate them. So a lot of these people want to be these celebrities so bad. Yeah. They think they want to be Beyonce, Rihanna, whoever else is out there.
Kim Kardashian. All these people that people look up to.
Right. So what happens with this whole Black Twitter thing when my opinion is a lot of people just love to ride the wave.
Yeah.
So in their own life, you might have somebody doing you wrong. Somebody might cheat on you or just whatever the case may be. And you won't cancel that person, but you'll cancel Jay-Z for doing the shit with the NFL. Yeah. You'll cancel Kanye West for this. You'll cancel this instead of canceling on nigga in your own family.
True.
And another thing, too, is so a lot of people wake up and they just want to ride the wave. What's going on in social media today? I want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Give you an example, and I'm not trying to be long-winded with this, but I remember when Tank said the whole thing about the sucking dicks, whatever.
Whatever he said.
That was his opinion. If he felt like that, I don't agree with it. Lex doesn't agree with it, but that was his opinion. And I remember he made a post, and one girl said, "You still talking? You're canceled."
Yeah.
And I'm like, who? I didn't know he was canceled. Who says he's canceled? Because you said that?
Yeah.
Stop. People ride the wave. That's because she heard that, so I'm going to ride the wave.
Okay.
And a lot of things with riding the wave, people are scared to go against it, so they'll just ride it because they're scared of being attacked.
Correct.
Sometimes you got to go and say what people don't want to hear.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to bring what I was going to say because I'm just... That's another story. Anyway, people are afraid of going against the grain. Okay. Right? We need to have more independent thought. Think for yourself.
Yeah, I agree.
And because you can't go along with everybody because everybody has their own motive. Correct. And I'm going to give you an example later because we get deeper into this. I'm going to tell you about motives and why I don't think we should go with this whole cancel culture.
Okay. I mean, but like TR said, I mean, he kind of hit it right on the head. He wanted to explain what cancel culture is, and I appreciate that. But I mean, it's so many different things. I mean, what I kind of want to talk about off the rip is just Gucci. I remember not too long ago, Gucci came out with I want to say a post on Instagram, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Where it was like a hoodie and it was blackface. And oh my God, I had the whole Instagram, the whole Black Twitter, everything just in uproar saying, oh, we gonna ban Gucci. We gonna ban Gucci. We ain't gonna wear Gucci. We ain't doing this. We ain't doing that. Right. And last time I checked, shout out to Nipsey Hussle like I always do. All day. Niggas don't wear Gucci. Like, do you wear Gucci? Do you have Gucci? No. I don't have Gucci. Like, I don't. So how are we boycotting anything?
Well, a lot of people boycotting they don't know because they buy fake Gucci. Okay. So you've been boycotting for a while.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. But it's like, what leg do you have to stand on to say I'm banning Gucci? Like, nigga, you been banning Gucci since you was born. Nigga, you ain't never wore Gucci. So what are you talking about? Right. Like, I don't understand. But it's like you said, it's fake outrage. We like to ride the wave. So the celebrities are doing it. We want to do it too. Right. You know what I'm saying? The celebrities are banning Gucci because they can afford it. They can buy it. Exactly. So we want to ban it too. When, nigga, you go through your closet, you ain't got a shred of Gucci nowhere in there.
I'm glad you bring this up. So, I'm going to touch on something later. No. It's about something else. Another subject. But keep going.
And I mean, like I said, that's one element of the cancel culture. Right. I mean, we're gonna talk about like you brought it up, Jay-Z and Cap. You know, everybody was mad at Jay-Z. Everybody, why is Jay-Z doing this? Why is Jay-Z doing that? Da 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 da. You know, but last time I checked, once again, shout out to Nipsey Hussle. You know, everybody was standing with Cap when Cap was taking a knee. Everybody buying Kaepernick jerseys. Right. Everybody standing with Cap. But once again, the NFL ratings didn't go down. So are you standing with Cap or are you riding the wave?
Okay, let me get into that. I'm glad you brought that up. Okay. You brought up something interesting last time. Well, when I was talking about motive earlier, one thing, and I'm just going to say it anyway. So his right-hand man, Eric Reed. Yes. Eric Reed was with him. That's his boy, and I get that. Yes. Eric Reed is pro-Cap and this and this and that. But Eric Reed was offered a job with NFL, right? And I'm just like, I thought we were boycotted. But then he's still talking shit and still about the NFL and this and that. Mm-hmm. Then he got an extension with the NFL, with the Carolina Panthers, and it's still like, oh yeah, NFL this and that. But you cashing them checks. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking, what happened to boycott? And I'm not mad at him for doing. You have to feed your family and this and that. And that's what brings me to the whole thing about cancel culture. Stop riding away because everybody has their own motive. Correct. He thinks he's not canceling like the NFL like that because he's still cashing the checks. He's still against it and he's doing it the way he wants to do it, and that's fine. Yeah, that's why you can't ride the way because everybody has different ways of seeing things.
Another thing too, and I ain't getting too ahead of us, but once you ride that wave, you got to stay on that wave. Exactly, because then you look like a hypocrite. You over here banning Gucci, and the next thing I know, I see you with a Gucci sweatshirt, and I'm like, exactly. Well, I thought you was banning Gucci, right? Or you over here talking about, oh, I'm standing with Cap, but then next thing you know, you on IG talking about an NFL score or your NFL team. That's like I thought we was standing with Cap, right? So if you gonna ride that wave, stay true to that wave. You know what I'm saying? That's the downfall to a lot of people, right? You know, they start something and they can't finish it, but honestly, we talked about some a lot of little things here and there, but I want to get into this main thing, which is go ahead.
You did talk about Jay-Z, and I didn't like.
No, if you want to add on to Jay-Z, go ahead.
I didn't like what he did, but I didn't cancel Jay-Z. I can like
something. First of all, I'm never gonna cancel Jay-Z because I'm a Jay-Z fan. Right. So maybe we're getting ahead of ourselves, but I know how to separate the artist from the art.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And I honestly, I didn't hate what Jay-Z did. I didn't particularly like it. Right. But I didn't hate it. You know what I'm saying? And I'll let you dive in because we probably didn't make it clear to our fans what Jay-Z did, but explain what Jay-Z did.
So Jay-Z, about a year ago, he told, I think, Travis Scott and Jermaine Dupri to say, hey, you guys doing this whole Super Bowl performances or whatever you guys doing with the NFL, hold off on that. Don't do that because that's not the wave right now. And I'm paraphrasing right now. I don't know what he specifically said. So a year later, fast forward, he takes a deal with the NFL to be, I think, like their music coordinator or something for the Super Bowl, something like that, and some social justice stuff. So people are looking at him like, hey, you just told them to boycott, but why are you getting $1? At this point, I'm not mad. I'm just like, whatever. But then they ask him about, well, why isn't Cap with you and this and this and that? Well, he said something about, well, it's not about kneeling anymore and all this and this and that. And he didn't really give a specific, a clear explanation on why Cap wasn't involved. And I get what he's saying. It's past kneeling. That's just a symbol. Then you do the work, and I get that. But, dude, Cap sacrificed his career for you to even have this opportunity.
Correct.
If it wasn't for Cap, he wouldn't be the ambassador of music and doing the social justice thing. So my thing, I didn't like what Jay-Z did was because Cap wasn't there sitting with you because he started this. But I'm not going to cancel Jay-Z for this. I'm not going to.
And maybe we going off topic, but I feel like maybe that was a way for him to get in. You know what I'm saying? Without bringing Cap to the table. Because I feel like if he would have came and brought Cap to the table with him, maybe he wouldn't have got in as deeper as he did. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Jay-Z and Cap do have a relationship. And, I could be wrong. I don't know them personally. But I feel like he was like, hey, let me try to see what I can do. Because what the news out of today is that the workout that's going on with Cap was something that Jay-Z was able to pull strings and get.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But I remember when it was going on, when the whole Jay-Z signed up with the NFL, Cap and his team put together a statement saying they had nothing to do with this. So did he ever have a conversation, or do you think Jay-Z really had intentions of saying, hey, let me go ahead and do this and talk to Cap after?
Could that also be a way of what we talked about, riding the wave? You just never know.
You never know.
You never know.
But at the end of the day, we're not going to cancel Jay-Z or anything like that. That's what he wants to do. If somebody does something you don't like, okay, I don't like that. But you know what? We still cool. Yeah. Whatever. I'm still going to bump the Blueprint. I'm still going to bump Black Album.
Absolutely. I'm not going to stop bumping Watch the Throne. Are you crazy?
Right.
But man, like I said, let's get into the hot topic right now. With this whole cancel culture, which is my guy. I support this dude. I'm just going to say that first and foremost. My man, Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to call him Yeezus. I don't like that name personally, but Kanye West, man. So as you know, and if you don't know, Kanye West is doing a whole bunch of Sunday services right now. Man. You know what I'm saying? He turned into Pastor West. Yes. He out here just promoting this Jesus is King album, which... I personally like. I don't know how T.R. if he
I didn't too much care for it.
I like it. You know what I'm saying? But teach his own. Everybody's different.
For sure.
But I think Kanye is a dope artist. I think he definitely has some issues here and there. But like we said earlier, I know how to separate the artist from the art. You know what I'm saying? But let's get right into it as far as this whole cancel culture thing. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't understand why there's so many people out there in uproar and outrage mad at Kanye. Like, can you explain that to me? Like, why do you feel people are so mad at Kanye right now?
Well, first of all, can I give Kanye just a clap? A clap it up for Kanye. And I'm going to tell you why, before we get into that.
Okay.
Kanye is the finesse god of the year. Okay. Give that man a trophy, give him an award, give him an extra $1, whatever. That dude is finesse god. Now, what he's doing with this whole thing where he's pretty much becoming a televangelist now.
Okay. And
I'm not mad at him. People are mad, whatever. I think Kanye is playing people with this. This is, hold on. Let me just, let me tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. And I'm not mad at Kanye West either, man. Okay. If you do what you do what you do. He said something very interesting a long time ago when he used to do those interviews. He said something about on the lines of he wants to be big as Walt Disney. And that always resonated with me, right?
Okay.
Kanye West is about to do something an artist never did. He put an album out damn near every genre. First, hold on.
Okay.
R&B. I'm sorry. Well, of course, I'll get to that. Hip hop. Of course, he has a hip hop.
Okay.
R&B. 808s and Heartbreaks, right?
Shout out to that album.
That's my favorite album.
Probably one of his best work.
That's like one of my favorite Kanye West albums, if not my favorite one.
Yeah.
Rock and roll. Did you hear Yeezus? On Site. It's almost like a hard rock sound to it.
Yeah, I can see that.
On Site, I Am a God. Listen to those. Yeah. It has a rock kind of sound to it. And now he's doing gospel.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the country album to come out.
He had a barbecue stain on his white t-shirt. But nah, man. Okay, so you said people are mad at him because they feel like he's doing the whole gospel thing. But that's how I know that you're not a true Kanye. Not you particularly, but that's how I know people that make that argument aren't a true Kanye fan.
Of course not.
Last time I checked, and I hate saying that, but I'm just gonna keep saying it because it's easy to say.
Shout out to Nip.
Kanye made Jesus Walks on his first album,
right? And people loved it.
People ate it up. People were, like he said, this is gonna get radio play,
right?
So how did he change? He's the same that he was then. Now he's made an album out of it,
right?
So how did he change? Explain that to me.
I don't think he ever changed. I think he's just doing it more. I just think with the whole Kardashian influence, you know, he's looked at a different way. And again, goes back to my point. People vest so much interest into celebrities' lives, so much that they feel that they can say, you know what, I don't like what he's doing. I'm canceling him. Like you know him personally. Like he gives a shit. He's already making his money.
That just goes back to when I hear all the time people say, I want the old Kanye. But it's like, how do you not like the new Kanye if you want the old Kanye? Because the old Kanye is Jesus Walks Kanye. Right. So how does that? I don't get that.
And Kanye is an artist, and that's what I love about him. He doesn't sit in a box. He's going to make music for how he feels, and it's going to be different than the stuff you always hear.
And honestly, TR, I mean, we kind of talked about this earlier, but it's funny to me how other artists can change and go do different things, and nobody says anything. Nobody judges them. Nobody is in uproar. But let's just use my boy from Long Beach. Shout out to Snoop.
God. Right.
Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Snoop will go do a reggae album.
Yes.
Snoop will even do a gospel album, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Snoop Dogg, the person that made Doggy Style, that has a damn dog bent over on the front of the damn album cover, made a gospel album, and didn't know none of y'all say shit.
Nope.
Let's just keep it real.
Nothing.
Not one person complained.
Zilch.
Not one person said anything. But you're mad that Kanye West, who's been the same day one till now, who we gonna dive in a little bit deeper, who actually in an earlier interview with his mom, he even said that he was called to be a preacher, but he fights it. Who's been true to himself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all complaining about him. And another thing that gets on my nerves about people with Kanye is, you know who I understand that is the number one person that don't like Kanye? It's usually the churchgoers. And that pisses me off. That pisses me off.
I'm glad you said that. Go ahead.
It pisses me off.
Go ahead.
And honestly, TR, I apologize to you because I know we said we wasn't going to talk about religion on this podcast, but I have to.
Say what you want. It's barbershop talk.
But I got to keep it real, man. The churchgoers piss me off with this because they're the first. And honestly, I'm glad Kanye addressed it on the album. And honestly, I'll play it for you later, TR. But it's a song on Kanye's new album, Jesus is King, where he basically says, everyone will forgive me except for the Christians. And it's true. And these churchgoers are out here and they criticizing him and they talking about him and how can he do this and da-da-da-da-da.
Right.
But we're not talking about your sins. Because what sin did this man commit?
Nothing.
I think personally, I think whoever your Lord and Savior is, whoever Kanye is worshiping, I think he's pretty proud with his work. He promoting it.
Right.
So what is he doing wrong?
Right. But I see a lot of churchgoers going to his concerts.
I see the opposite.
Really?
And maybe I'm wrong, but I have somebody I know personally who's literally on Facebook bashing this dude and saying they don't understand why he's doing what he's doing, and you know what I'm saying, all that.
Well, we're generalizing, so we can't say everybody like that is like that.
Absolutely.
So I mean, I get it, but Kanye West has done nothing. I think he's finessing, but that's just my opinion, and I'm not mad at him at all. I just think he's an artist and he doesn't want to be in a box. He wants to make gospel. That's how he feels. I think because last year he was talking about you're such a fucking hoe. I love it. That's true. Now he's talking about I love you like Chick-fil-A. What do you say on Sundays? Chick-fil-A.
Closed on Sunday, you my Chick-fil-A. He got a song about Chick-fil-A. Yeah,
right.
Which is honestly,
right.
It's kind of a cryptic song because it kind of reminds me of Us when I hear it. I don't know if you ever watch Us, which is a great
that movie.
But the beginning of Us has that weird song, and it's kind of like the same. Yeah, it's kind of the same song on that. So it's kind of weird. But honestly, I just feel like, mental health is a serious issue, serious thing that gets overlooked. And I feel like, do I believe that Kanye has mental health issues? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Do I feel like he's going through something? Yes. Do I feel like he's perfect? Not at all. But nobody is, neither are you.
Right.
Neither is anybody else that's listening to this podcast. We're not perfect. So how are we to judge this man?
I'm perfect.
You know what I'm saying? Going forward.
I'm perfect.
That's why.
I'm perfectly imperfect.
Give it up. Shout out. I agree. But, I don't know if you've been following the Sunday service, but I feel like that's the reason why a lot of people are going, because he's putting himself in a position to promote God, but also he's putting himself in position with other people who are on the same level, like Michael Todd. Shout out to Michael Todd. I don't know if any of our followers know who that is, but I feel like he's changing the church going experience because he's being open and he's being like Kanye. He like, look, man, I have flaws. I did this, but I'm a pastor, and you know what I'm saying? I'm showing you that I'm real. I can make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. And I feel like that's the whole premise of his church, and that's the whole premise of what Kanye is going through. He's like, look, man, I'm not perfect, but this is who I am. And I feel like that's the reason why a lot of people, including myself, can gravitate towards Kanye, because we not perfect. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. And people make mistakes. We do things that we ashamed of. We do things that we don't want nobody to know. But the problem is, on social media or in the world right now, everybody wants to be perfect. Like you said, if you go on anybody's social media, everybody's perfect. Everybody's, happy all the time.
Social media can give you the illusion of one person's life. They're not really like that. They don't have that much money. They don't look like that. That's why you have filters.
We didn't talk about that earlier with the women, but yeah, that is true.
I'm not going to get into that
We ain't going to get into that.
Nah.
But I just want y'all to stay off of Kanye, man, because I feel like a lot of people were mad at Kanye also because of the whole Trump situation, and he supported Trump. But the funny thing is, and I'm going to drop a bomb on y'all, that's something that y'all don't know. A lot of y'all out here in these Popeyes lines, probably right now, getting these Popeyes chicken sandwiches. Mm-hmm. Did y'all know that the CEO of Popeyes supported Trump? Hello. But y'all in these lines buying these Popeyes chicken sandwiches and got the nerve to criticize Kanye because he supported Trump. And I'm not saying him supporting Trump is right or wrong, because that's your own opinion. Right. But what I'm saying is, do your homework before you get on this wave, because now you on this wave, and then when Kanye hits you with another hit, I don't want you in the club talking about, oh, he's such a fucking hoe, I love it. You know what I'm saying? You backing it up, and you like, oh, I love Kanye. No, he wasn't loving Kanye when he did the other stuff. Right. So keep it 100, man. That's
and why do we care about who Kanye West votes for, who he likes in politics? Remember that joke Dave Chappelle made on Killing Me Softly?
Yep.
Who cares what Ja Rule has to say with a time like this type thing? It was nothing against Ja Rule, but it was kind of like, why do we care what a celebrity has to say when it comes to important issues? It's about what you believe, what you feel. I don't care what Kanye West does. Nope. He wants to support Trump and his Tiger blood or Tiger, whatever you call him, Tiger something shit. Let him do it.
Another thing, TR, real quick before we get off of Kanye.
Yeah. Pause.
Hey, pause. People complaining about his merchandise at the Sunday service, you know what I'm saying? And those are the same people, though, that, first of all, if you complain about his merchandise, you, for one, not a Kanye fan, for one. Let's just make that all top, because nigga been selling merchandise like that forever. Right. And on top of that, he's selling his Yeezus, and they sell out every time they drop. And I'm going to keep it real, I'm a Kanye fan, but I think the Yeezus are the most ugliest shoes.
Not all of them. Man.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
There's some I want, and you can never get in.
We'll talk about that later, but honestly, I just feel like, just ride the wave. That's all. That's the main topic about cancel culture. All these things that we mentioned today: Gucci, Kanye, Kaepernick, NFL. You want to name anything else that I'm leaving off?
R.Kelly.
Ooh.
Okay. People want to dismiss R.Kelly. They want to cancel R.Kelly.
Ooh.
Okay, you want to cancel him? That's fine. Why didn't you cancel him 2 decades ago when he was dating a 16-year-old girl? Why didn't you cancel him about 17 years ago when he pissed on a little girl? But now a documentary's come out, and that documentary, which is bullshit, whatever. Oh, we're going to cancel them now because they put a documentary out, and we just got to do it because the documentary says so. It's fake. That's bullshit.
You know what, TR? You brought up a good point, and I feel like with that one, you were kind of aiming the gun at me, so I'm going to aim the gun back at you.
No, I didn't. I'm not.
No. I know you didn't know it personally, but I'm just saying, I feel like you were aiming it at me because I did cancel R. Kelly. I'm going to be honest. I was one of the people that canceled R. Kelly after the documentary.
But hold on. Before you say that, you can cancel him, and that's your opinion. If you want to cancel him, you do it that. Yeah. But don't try to go to everybody, hey, everybody, let's cancel R. Kelly together. Let's do a hashtag right now. I'm talking about doing the masses. If you personally want to cancel somebody, that's your business. That's fine. But don't try to enlist everybody named mama and say, yo, let's get on this wave together and let's cancel him.
I got you.
Because I don't know what the next man, why you want to cancel him. I don't know why he wants to cancel him, because like you said, you got to ride that wave. If a nigga might get off the surfboard, you look back, he gone.
Yeah, I mean the same thing with Michael. I mean, I was gonna kind of bring this up with you.
Don't you? Oh,
and I'm not. I know how you love Michael. You know you gonna go. I know you're gonna go sing your Earth song.
I got Michael
later.
Jackson tattoo, so I love Michael.
I know you're gonna go sing your Earth song later because that's your favorite song. Okay. We're gonna talk about who was the best singer later, but yeah, I mean Michael came out with that HBO thing, or not? He came out with it, but they came out with the HBO thing, and that unfortunately didn't make me stop loving Mike. Like, I didn't watch it personally, but even though I knew what was going on, and honestly all the scandals that Mike has had going on in his life, that doesn't stop me from loving Mike and how way I feel about Mike. However, when the documentary came out about R. Kelly, and you can call me a hypocrite, it did make me feel a certain way about R. Kelly. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And I think the reason why is because I felt like there was more evidence that held true to R. Kelly. There's not that much. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. This is the barbershop. Let me know if I'm wrong. But tell me, is there solid, hardcore evidence to prove about Mike and
first of all, let me stop you right there. There's no need for evidence because he was found not guilty twice.
But wasn't R.Kelly found not guilty in the first trial as well too, or no?
He was found guilty of the whole, I think, the sex with the underage girl, whatever, in that video. Okay. But the sex trafficking, he's in trial for right now. Okay. And that's been talked about for a long time. But my thing with R. Kelly is he should have been canceled years ago. He should have never made another $1.
No, I agree. I mean, at the end of the day, like
20 years ago, he should have never made another $1.
And I agree because R. Kelly has been making this public. Age ain't nothing but a number. All the stuff he did with Aaliyah, ain't nothing wrong.
Your body's calling me.
Yeah, your body. All this stuff that he's put out.
My mind's telling me no, but my body.
He's been putting all this stuff in front of us, like, haha, I'm getting away with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was arrogant.
And it's like, I don't feel sorry for R. Kelly. If I can be honest, I don't. And you will never come to a freaking podcast get together or anything that we got going on and hear some R. Kelly. It's not.
What? I still listen to R. Kelly.
No, I don't. So we're going to be divided. We're going to have to do something. I don't know, because I'm not listening to R. Kelly. There will not be no backyard party, step in the name of love, none of that. Because I cannot support that man.
I feel you. I get with that. I
don't want to give him any more money than I've already given this man, because I have supported R. Kelly. I bought all the Trapped in the Closets, which was great. I thought they was hilarious.
Right.
I watched all of them on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I know all the songs and albums, and I did all that, but I can't, dog. I can't. I'm sorry.
And that's the beauty of this whole thing. Like, it just brings us to the closing of this point that we can disagree on something. I still play R. Kelly. You don't play him, and that's fine. I'm not going to hate you. I'm not going to cancel you.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to say, "Oh, you ain't riding the wave," and I'm canceling you, and this and that. No, that's your opinion. And that's what this whole thing's about. We can have an opinion and just move on.
Absolutely.
Do what you want to do. You don't have to cancel it because I said so or you said so. Just do what you want. It's okay.
In the words of our crazy president, not the crazy one we got now, but the original banger, George W. Bush, he said, if you get on that horse, you better ride it. So that's all I'm going to say. If you get on that cancel culture, you better ride it.
Exactly.
And you better ride it till the wheels fall off, because if you don't, you're going to look like a hypocrite.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying. So you got any closing remarks you want to end this off with? Or
no, I'm still a better singer.
All right, man. We gonna talk.
Remember you tried to be Chris Brown a long time ago? We did karaoke.
Wow, you gonna throw me under the bus like that?
I'm trying to find that video.
Hey, that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
I doubt it. I don't think we had video. We did, but I don't remember what happened to it.
It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the best, coldest singers to ever do it out of Long Beach. You know what I'm saying? Come holla at me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He just sounds like a hater right now.
On that note, we appreciate you guys tuning in and supporting the podcast. Shout out to Irv.
Yeah, man.
It's funny, that's my boy. I've known him since school. He hit me up and told me about the whole power thing we talked about last. Okay. He said it really messed his theory up.
Okay.
And it messed mine up too. So I'm glad we made your day.
Man. I'm gonna give a couple of shout outs, man. You tell me. I mean, you got anybody else that's been
Dorothy, his sister. Yeah. Real cool. Brittany, of course.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I don't really got nobody to shout out because y'all some haters. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like y'all that much. No, I'm just playing. But you know who y'all are, man. I appreciate the love that y'all been getting. Y'all been in the DMs. Y'all been shooting me texts, and we really appreciate it. Let us be known that the Freaking Podcast is now on more platforms. In case y'all don't know,
yes,
we now on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
iHeartRadio,
as well as iHeartRadio,
Stitcher
as well. So just continue showing love, man. Continue showing support. We'll do the same. But it's time to go to Del Taco. We out this piece.
I ain't going to Del Taco. I'm going to get me a chicken sandwich tonight.
Like I said, we out to Del Taco. We out this piece.
Peace.
Well, no damn chicken sandwich, nigga.